Welcome to this introduction video of Winuscon 10. We'll show you some new features of the program so you'll get a good impression of all the new functionality. Copying files is very simple. Just select the files in the left panel, click on copy files and the files will be copied to the other panel. Now we delete some files and we're going to use the advanced copy option. We select the files and we'll choose and copy using the properties of the picture, year and month taken. Immediately the directories will be created and inside the directory are the pictures of the certain year and month. This will be very handy for you to organize all your pictures on your hard drive, of course. Delete the files again and now we will select some other type of files. For instance, Microsoft Office files. Select them and select Document Properties Author. The author names of the files will be created in the right panel, and when you click on the author name you will see the document of the concerning author. We delete the folders again and next we'll select some music files, some MP3s. Just select them, select from the menu MP3 properties, artist and album, and now the files will be copied into the artist name and the album, and you can play the files directly from within Winuscon. Just click on viewer and the MP3 file will be played in the other panel. We close the player, delete the files, and finally we'll select another type of files. For instance, again, the picture files. And if you have tagged your pictures, you can use the tag of the picture to create the target folder. Select two tags, and here you are the tags holiday and UK SAT, and inside the folder holiday you will find your holiday pictures and in the UK SAT. We're gonna create some program for outpatient psychotherapy group. First we create some sessions, in this case session 1 till 10, and each session will contain subfolders, in this case handouts, assignments and lectures. Click on create folders and session 1 till 10 are being created, and each session folder will contain the 3 subfolders: assignments, handouts and lectures. Close the new folders generator, and next we're gonna copy files into the newly created destination folders using the copy and move manager. First we're gonna clear them by shift clicking on the manager option, and next we'll add all the folders in backup and the subfolders to the copy and move manager. Click on add all, and here you see all the destination folders that have been created. When you click on OK, the menu will be added to the main menu of Winuscon, and here you see all the menu items containing the target folders. Next we're gonna select the files we want to copy or move. Click on copy session 1 handouts, and they will be copied immediately to that folder. Just check them, session 1 handouts, and here you will see the 4 files that have been copied. To print the structure of a folder, select the folder first, click on print tree to open the generator, and here you select the folders you want to show. It's a bit too much, like so. Click on print, and here you will see it on your screen. You can print it or you can export it to PDF. You can directly select another one, for instance your desktop, click on print, and here you'll see the desktop which you can print as well. You can toggle hidden on or off, toggle folders on or off, or hide the files and print it again. You can even set some filters first if you like. To search for the location where the picture was taken, you can use Google Maps. Go to your photos, select a photo and click on Map Search. Now the image viewer will open and Google Maps will show where this picture was taken. This picture was taken in a place in the Netherlands. You can even go directly to Street View to look around where this picture was taken. You can even inspect the EXIF properties, print them if you like, and you can send it to the printer or again export them as PDF. You can inspect the IPTC properties, here again the city and the country. And that's a nice feature you can use to walk around directly as you would in Google Maps and go and look into the city where you were on your holidays, for instance. Next, we're going to search for some files. Click on Find Files. Use the folder Articles. Click on Search. And now all the files in Articles will be listed. You can do a data mining, a cross tab about the file types, the maximum size, minimum size, percentages, and you can always look and investigate your folder. You can set your own columns and row values. For instance, you can make an extra row using the attributes of each file. You can use icons, properties included. You can use the geodata of the pictures if there are pictures in the folder. You can use the fonts of the pictures, display cards and list it in the table. And now you here see a condensed view of each file. You can include links and you can export this, for instance, to an HTML to create a page with all the links in it. Might be in Heady for sharing files or using them on your web page. And here you click on the test page and here you will see the files, including the link. You can turn any folder into a project. Select the folder first, in this case Winuscon. Click on Projects and then you will be asked if you want to add the current folder to the project database. Select Yes. And here you see a new record is inserted into the database and already the project name, the folder path and the start date is entered. You can select the type of the project. You can type and set the view style of the folder and you can add the other details. Finally, save it in the database and here you will see that you can have a lot of other options and data assigned to the project. For instance, you can have some project notes. You can load them from a disk file if you want, you can print it, and you can connect to the cloud using pre-installed files or locations on the internet. And when you open the cloud database, you will see here some pre-installed shortcuts to the cloud. In this case, we will use the Dropbox. Select Dropbox and click on Insert in the Cloud Data. You will see that now the location is added to and connected to the folder containing the project Winuscon 10. We close this one. We can now directly go online and open the Dropbox containing the files Winuscon 10, as you can see here. This is one of the main features now in Winuscon. The idea is that you can make and turn a folder on your hard drive into a project, connect project details, project notes, connect it to the cloud, as many as you want and like, and you can have an overview of the files in the project, not only in the main, in the root folder, but when you click on this button, you can have a list of all the files in the project, which is not, of course, not possible in Explorer itself. Use the options in the menu to select certain projects, for instance, with high priority or which are on schedule, and which projects are already completed, etc. You can also use a custom filter, and you can use all the data in your project database to select the project you need to find. Instruction about the internet searches. You can select your favorite browser just by clicking on the button. Shift click will open the browser. For instance, Shift Chrome or Shift Edge will open Edge or Chrome or Firefox or the Internet Explorer. We'll do a search for Service Book 2. We'll use the Google Shop. Click on search, and now you'll see the results of the Microsoft Service Book 2 on the internet. Close the browser and do another search. For instance, the Marathon Man, and we'll use MDB and a special search engine, a custom Google search engine, a CSE, as you can see here. Now, even when you're not a member of the EMDB database, you can search for anything in that database, and this is absolutely legal. But it's a handy thing for you to search if you are a movie enthusiast. Click and close your browser. A final search will be for Aaron Swartz, the child of the internet. Click on one of the large buttons, Google, Bing, Yahoo, and you do an immediate search based on your data, Aaron Swartz. Do the same with Bing and the same with Yahoo. You can fine-tune your search using a file type. For instance, if you're looking for PDFs about Aaron Swartz, and this will work with Bing and Yahoo as well. Just click on Bing, click on Yahoo, and you will do exactly the same searches, but sometimes with very different results depending on the database. You can also search using various options of Twitter directly from the menu. And here you see the results searching on Twitter for Aaron Swartz. Close the browser. You can do the same on Facebook. And select the options you want. And you can also use LinkedIn to search on LinkedIn directly from Winuscon 10. And you'll see, if you do a lot of searches on the internet, this will save you a lot of time, of course. And finally, we do a search on YouTube, and it's an absolutely must-see movie about this extremely intelligent young boy, the internet's own boy, Aaron Swartz. A must-see. Another thing is that we can use groups. For instance, we can use the group social media. All the engines with this as a category or description will be executed by clicking just on the group button. Here you see the search engines, and all the search engines with the category social media will be executed searching for a certain verb. In this case, we'll search for Trump. Just click on group, and now a multiple search will be executed in one instance. If you have Edge browser, you can preview the thumbs on top of your screen, and here you see the different pages with the different results on Twitter, on YouTube, etc., etc. You can make your own groups, of course, and use it over and over again, searching for the same phrase on different engines with just one click of your mouse. In this case, social media, looking for the word Trump. The same thing can be used using the button Fake News. It is a special group, and you can make your own group. We have a lot of search engines grouped together with the category name Fake News Checker. And when you click on Fake News, all the engines will be used in one search. You can see here WikiLeaks. Next we'll show you how to use the Advanced Search panel. Open by clicking on Advanced Search, and you can save your searches in the database. Here we have a saved search for the Apple and Google domains. We use the advanced parameters, for instance site. Select site, click on insert, and add the wildcard.apple.com to search for all the subdomains of Apple without www and news. Now there's no need to use any time issues here, so we will delete the time parameter and we'll use the Google search engine. Click on search, and immediately the browser will open and you will see the searches for the subdomains of Apple. Close it again, and we do the same for Google. Site wildcard.google.com without www and news. When you click on search, you will see here all results for all the subdomains of Google. We can do also multiple searches by setting a filter on a category, for instance subdomains. Select and execute selected, and now two queries will be executed, one for the subdomains of Apple and one for the subdomains of Google, in one click of a button. Now we're going to compare trends using Google Trends. For instance, how many searches were there for cocaine and ecstasy in the Netherlands. You have to configure the engine of Google Trends in the configuration menu. You select here parameter 2 for the location Netherlands, and we will show you how to set it up. Go to search engines and you will see the URL used in the trends search. Parameter 2 is the location, parameter 1 is the search data, in this case cocaine and ecstasy, and the advanced options are with parameters. Save the engine, go back to the internet, and here you will see when we click on search that the Google Trends engine will search and compare in the Netherlands for the searches on cocaine and ecstasy over time. In this case the past 12 months, but you can select other time frames, and when you scroll down you can go to the map of the Netherlands, and by moving your mouse around you will see over the different provinces the different percentages of the searches for cocaine and ecstasy